down at the top. That's it.
Yeah, the big damn hero goes on top, and helping goes on top.
Or assists.
Yeah, assists too. So he got cold-cocked and knocked out.
All right, we're fine. Okay, good.
He only gets one die because it's a surprise.
Right, I thought another die was coming out.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, and then as you hit him, you catch him and slowly, like lay him down to the ground.
Do a move.
Yeah.
You're cold cocking.
So like I punch him and catch him, and there's kind of
now you got to do the move action just to make sure you gently lay him to the ground. You didn't do it loud.
Yeah, I have to roll move.
Right.
Yeah, move and physical.
D8 plus 1d10.
You got it. You knock him out, and he's quietly just. You'd lay him down.
So you kind of just hear.
Yeah, maybe like an ooh or something like that.
But not even oof. It's just you just hear a wet slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Okay,
Very
so
faint. So that one's down.
Now you get up against the door, and I'll call in for the next guy.
Yeah, just right. If the door frame's there, just right ready for him when he runs in to just punch him in the side of the head as well.
Right. It's like, oh my god!
I want to grab the gun and hit him with the gun with my Callahan special. Like, don't fire it at him, but just hit him with the butt of the gun. So I have
Okay.
I don't know if that gives me any bonuses, but.
No, you can do that.
I'll say okay. It's
I
what
can make something.
What the hell? Did your buddy have some of the punch? He just passed out.
The other guard comes running into the room.
And then as he runs in, I get my D10, D4, D6, right?
Yep. And
10. So he's done.
He saw his buddy on the ground at the last.
And a big damn hero die for you.
Right?
Do I get a big damn hero die?
So.
Wait, he was surprised.
Yeah, he was surprised, wasn't
he? He was hiding behind the door, and the guy was laying on the ground right there.
Right, but he didn't see Seamus coming.
You wouldn't see Seamus coming, but he'd know there was an attack coming.
Well, whatever. Okay.
So basically, if Seamus uses a plot point, he'll knock him unconscious.
I don't think Seamus has a plot point.
I have a plot point, but I don't have any die to use him with. But I'll use my.
You already have it.
Can I lend him? Can I lend him my physical by hitting him? I'll hit him too.
Okay, I'll allow it now.
All right, yes.
So I punch him in the head. He goes spinning, and then you just knock him in the face as well.
Right.
There you go.
So you get a fight as well, or no?
See, if you come up with creative ways around it, I allow it.
Yeah. All right. So give me your physical.
It's a D6.
I thought you were giving me a physical. Hey-o.
Is that like a D20 complication now for him?
Yeah.
Come on, it was creative. You were teching. Oh. I'm still not drunk, so I don't know. Maybe he was right.
Never again.
Right. Now I'm gonna say, Seamus, I'm gonna need you to trust me. Now, okay? I need you to follow, and we'll talk later. But I need you to follow and listen to me, and just do what I say.
Did you roll your D6 to knock him out?
No, I thought you did. I lend it to you.
He's supposed to. Seamus is supposed to roll it.
I mean, I can do what would you rather. I just do an attack.
Either of you roll it. It doesn't matter.
Someone roll a d6.
When someone lends
there we go
aid to you, it's person who is actually
I
rolling.
rolled a 5 on top of it. So.
Okay, so yes, he this one gets knocked unconscious with the two of you double teaming him.
I want to use my move to
Seamus and Chaz are double teaming
a
guy in the bathroom.
Chaz, do you want?
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Catch him and put him down. Let's roll our move to catch him and slowly put him down, so the other guard doesn't hear someone go crash.
Okay, yeah.
1d10 for my physical plus 1d. Where's my move? 1d8. Yeah, so I roll a 6.
I mean, you were in a different room, so I can't imagine.
Yeah, you're in a different room, but just in case, unless... Nope, he doesn't hear it.
So I kind of grab him by the back of the shirt and ease him down.
Yep. Okay, so now where are the guards? They're because I see the two that we knocked out.
2 out in the hallway.
And
area.
one's by the door, and where's the other one? I see them drawn,
Him.
but I don't see.
And him.
Okay.
So there's this
Okay,
little
Put
one,
little arrows above them. There you go.
and this little one. So there's
Okay.
I don't know how to
two.
quickly remove things, but those are the only two that's left.
And downstairs,
man.
you hear. Basically, you hear someone still yelling, "Chaz! Chaz, baby, where are you? Chaz!"
Okay.
She's in shock. She doesn't know who she's talking to.
Thoughts?
But yeah, you asked me to trust you.
Yeah.
Well, you saved my life once. I trust you to do it again.
All right, we're gonna. Oh boy. I'm just trying to think about how we're gonna do this. You know what, Reggie? I think I need you to start a fire.
Burn the house down.
Yep. And
How big?
make sure Billy knows how to operate the security system before you leave.
Can't he just overload the power grid through the security box? Cause a fire that
You
way?
know what? This is actually a very good idea. Let's just cause the blackout. And can you like short things out, like big time?
Okay.
Really screw everything up.
So, hold on, Grakees, your camera's doing something funny, just so you know.
What's it
All of
doing?
your cameras are doing something funny.
No, I only see a little camera icon, but I still just see Grakees stroking his beard.
Yeah, I see Grakees stroking his beard.
Just want to let you know that that icon's usually not a good thing. Okay, I'm going to overload the house's security system.
Boom.
You
That'll
guys are
cause a
the
blackout.
guy who blew up his room by doing this. Overload the power system. What do I need to roll?
Wait, oh god.
How are you trying to overload it?
Feet.
I am actually going to try to cause a feedback in the system.
Okay.
Oh, no, Chaz has a little camera icon as well.
Really? I don't see it.
I don't
Just
see it. I
means,
see
no, it just
everybody.
means camera lag. It means your camera's lagging a little bit. It's fine.
Got ya.
Oh, see, because you just disappeared again. Just a
All
ping
right.
thing.
Yeah. So roll your hack. Essentially, you have full access, so it's not going to be too difficult to do this.
I need more alcohol.
You're good at exploding things.
Do I get the cortex from the ship?
Yeah.
You're doing it from the ship, so yeah.
Plus. That won't work.
Everything always leads to an explosion or a fire.
Apparently, you had so
Fiery
many different
fire.
options to get out of this.
I guess we're the Fiery Death Squad.
Oh man!
The Firefly is now called the
I
Phoenix.
gave you so many.
Or it could
different
just be
choices.
called the Firefly.
You really did.
Hey, I mean, Chaz,
Does anybody have any other ideas? Because
I might
I don't see the
just
options of getting out.
walk back
Well,
up.
now you're kind of pinned in after what Seamus pulled and everything. You had all
Right,
of this
okay,
stuff so nicely set up, and
Right,
then,
and then Seamus screwed it up. I
Yeah.
understand.
Communicate the
'Cause
plan
we're
better
trying
next
to
time.
figure out-
Not my fault.
We'll spell it out.
How? Okay, so when I say I want to get the kids mildly sick, so he'll go back up to his room and be separated. How? What?
You never
part of
said get separated.
Yes,
you
you
never
did.
mentioned that part.
did.
He did tell us that.
I said exactly that.
Did you
I
say
don't-
that while you
because
were messing
then-
with the security box?
I don't
'Cause that's
remember-
when I
I don't
disappeared
remember-
for a second.
I don't know, but I don't. But it was either
No, this
you.
was the plan
I
beforehand.
swear to
This was the
God,
plan
it was you,
beforehand.
Seamus, who said. Plus, they'll thin that the other kids will be. The parents will be taking care of that, and they'll thin out.
Yeah.
There. So
They
you
won't be paying
were
attention
in
to the
on
kids,
this.
so we can
You
go up to the- to
responded
this-
to it.
So we could go up to the
Maybe I am drunk. I don't know.
see, I said none of the positive, all of the negative effects of alcohol.
Yep, I'm not more funny or a better dancer.
All right. So, yeah, burn the place down.
It's just gonna send power pulses, make
Hey, you
things
got a 12.
draw higher amounts of
Or
power.
blow. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, just Just
Oh Jesus, lots of ones.
make stuff go crazy.
Same team, Billy.
It's a 12. It's a 12.
So he rolled.
A 12.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it certainly does set off a chain reaction and feedback loop. Your comms are down, though.
No, that's fine.
Actually, hold on. Would spending a plot point to add the 2 change anything?
No.
You got
Okay.
But telling you that, I can burn your plot point and force you to use it. Because technically, I don't have to tell you if it's going to change something if you use a plot point.
I'll use it. I got 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything. All right, so let's see. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many ones was that? 2? All right.
Yep.
So I started at the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The room underneath the master bedroom explodes out and catches fire.
Where's the master?
Right where you guys are in the
We're
bathroom.
in its bathroom.
So that's one of the rooms that blows out, and then 6 is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no!
It's the kids' room, isn't
Yeah. The kids' room is on fire, and the wall panels are blown out. You hear screaming coming from that room.
Hoof it.
Listen, mostly intact. Burn wounds still mostly intact.
Just needs to be alive.
All right, so I assume the security. So okay, well, first of all, where are we?
You
Where's
are.
Seamus and I mean,
You're in the
in
bathroom.
terms of,
You're-
no, I know, but like,
Right
what
here.
am I? What do we have to deal with?
You have to deal with bits of fire coming up through the floor right now. The floor looks like it might be weak in spots, so to dash across that area, you're going to have to roll moves.
Okay, I want to get out. I want to get out into the hallway.
Okay.
All right, physical on the move. I'm doing the same thing.
Oh shit! All
I'm
right,
the great Reginald, the master of explosions.
Seamus, I
Someone cue Master
Alright, Reggie.
Exploder.
What was it I
Reggie,
said at
can
the
I-
beginning about three explosions, 3 episodes worth of explosions now?
Yes. Reggie, I'm gonna grab my assault rifle, get everything tuned up and ready to go. We may have to extract them from the roof.
There's no wall. Plan was to meet them there. I'm already doing pre-flight checks.
Okay. I'm gonna get down to because there's still
we have to get,
underslung, right?
guys. We have to get the kid out with unnoticed.
How are we going to get him out unnoticed when you have to run halfway across the beach with the kid where there's fire going on and get
No, you don't.
fire
Because
line
there's
and fly
fire
away?
behind us.
Remember
not
where the Firefly's parked?
Firefly is. Yeah, it's not on the beach.
The Firefly's right out front.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just getting it ready in case I get a call saying, "Oh shit, the floor around us gave way."
So Seamus, when I fall through the floor here, you're gonna have to go and get the kid.
Oh, God.
Just knock anybody out, kill them, whatever. You can't hear me. Comms are out.
Yeah, comms are down. Also, this is Reginald's new theme song.
Master Exploder.
Master Exploder. Yeah, I'm ready to roll my move and stuff, so.
And
Oh,
Andy-
Chaz! Chaz makes it across the
That
room.
was so Chaz.
that was
That's so
clutch.
And I'm following him.
And he's
Okay.
both of you make it across the burning floor and out into the hallway, where
that was
you see these guards rushing into this room now. Fire's coming out of it.
You mean the kids' room?
Yeah, they're rushing into the kid's room. You hear the kid crying and screaming. You hear the mom kind of choke screaming.
I'll run right in after them.
Yep, I'm running
Okay.
after them as well.
So you're running into the room right now. You see the
Right.
mom has severe burn wounds and everything else. She shielded her kid from basically the walls blowing out and stuff, and she's bleeding everywhere. She's in bad shape.
And are the guards going to tend to her, or?
They're rushing over to her and the kid.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna stand at the doorway to see what happens.
All right, they grab her.
Wait for them to get over.
They grab her and the kid, and they're pulling them out. One guard's running out with the kid. The other one's trying to drag the woman out.
All right, and I
Keep
go
her
like,
stable.
what can I do? What can I do to help?
Grab her feet. So
I say, I'll get the kid to safety. You carry the woman.
He's like, I've got the kid, and he's running.
Then I don't know what I do.
You have to remember, this is kind of in the middle of the fire, and there's security hired to protect these people. So
Yeah.
they're telling Chaz to help with the woman, though.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
I'm ready to punch another security guard in the back of the head.
We can't tell you what to do.
No, I'm thinking. Knock one of the security guard out.
1d10, 1d4, and 1d6 coming right
The
up.
one with the kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'll make a move roll to catch the kid. Fuck me.
Woo! Sick. You at least got a 9.
I got a 9.
Got a 9.
He's not going to be able to dodge it because he's carrying the kid and doesn't even see it coming. But, complication, the kid gets hurt in the attack.
Okay.
You don't just catch the guy. Yeah, you knock.
A complication for me, or?
The kid's unconscious too, so yeah, that's a complication. Is the child is now unconscious. Basically,
Okay.
you knocked the guy out. He fell on top of the kid.
Yeah, but I don't have to put it on my character sheet, right?
No, the child's
No, it's not
unconscious.
kids. That's
And then I want to make a
Is there a
move roll to
complication
grab the.
spell?
I want to make a move to grab the kid, and
All right, you can do that.
which is 1 d10 and a d8.
Yep. You got him, and you're starting to head out.
all right.
Which way are you going out? Which way are you going out?
I say knock. I just as I run. Which way am I going out?
Yeah, back or front?
Front,
Okay.
No. Well, you went head towards the Firefly.
Firefly.
which is at the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
The Firefly's at the front, so I run
Out here.
fastest route to the Firefly. As I'm running, I say knock out the guard.
Yeah. No, thank
Inject
you.
them.
Appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna.
Inject them with the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, good call. Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's what I meant.
I as he does that, I'm gonna get behind him and trank the guard who's carrying the woman.
He's not even paying attention to you, so you can trank him, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
He just goes,
And now-
"What the fuck?" And
All right. Now I'm
falls
gonna
over.
grab the woman, drag her to safety, and try and stabilize her before I leave.
Okay, so roll physical.
There's
on
chaos. Guards are everywhere.
that. Yeah, the other guards are starting to run back up the beach because they see explosions going off. However, before you can make it out, I just got to find out. Let's see.
Also, Grakees, as I'm running with the kid like in my arms, I'm covering with a jacket as if I'm protecting it from smoke, but
Okay.
it's so that no one knows that it's that kid.
Where's my roll? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the front of the house is pretty much fully engulfed in flame as you're getting downstairs now, because room 4, which is underneath the kids' room, just blew up too. So that one's gone. And nope, re-roll because that one already went out. Why am I rolling repeated 4s?
Right.
6
And let
is
me
already gone. Wait, no,
let
I
me
have
know
to
when
roll
I
it.
can
1, 2,
roll mine.
3,
The kitchen explodes.
4, 5, 6. Because there's 3. No, there's 3 rooms down, so it'd be a D5.
Yes.
Can
Burn
I roll
all
a
your
D5?
burn all your d8s.
How do it
Burn
plus
them.
my 1d5?
All right.
It's
What
funny
is this
'cause
for?
he's actually doing it for fire. Which rooms blow up?
Which rooms blow up?
Jesus.
And the kitchen just went.
All right. I'm
Kitchen's one of the back
about
ones
to
over
I'm
here,
about
right?
to roll to stabilize the woman.
Kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, one of the two is what I meant.
Are you rolling to stabilize her? Where are you? Are you in this part? Or...
I'm in the hallway. Yeah, I'm in the hallway there.
Okay, so you're in this hallway here? Or you're in this bigger hallway
right out,
here?
Well, right, yeah, I mean, well,
because this area has got fire just shooting up right now.
Right, I mean, I said I dragged her out.
Yeah.
Like
as Seamus was leaving, he was behind Seamus with the woman.
Right.
Like dragging her out.
Yeah,
it takes a little longer to drag her, but
right. So, all right, I'm gonna roll now.
Okay.
Yes.
14.
You're able to get her from not dying, so she's not dying right now.
So I stabilized her.
Relatively.
Okay,
as much as you can without full medical.
Right, I'm gonna leave her there. I'm gonna run downstairs. I'm gonna yell, someone help the woman.
Okay.
She's dying, and I'm gonna look for my assistant.
All right.
I'm sure she's still screaming.
She's running around downstairs screaming and everything else.
So I grab her by the hand and go, gotta go, and we run out.
And as you're leaving and stuff, she screams at you, Chaz Laserstorm, where have you been?
Shut! I don't know who you're talking about. We've got to go.
You must be in shock.
All right, so you're rushing out of there and everything else with her.
Right.
All right,
Yes.
Security's running into the building now. Seamus, where are you?
Well, I would be.
He was running back to the Firefly.
Yeah.
So you're going
I'd
out the
be
front?
ahead of him, somewhat.
All right, make a move and a physical then.
Yeah, that's another D10, D8.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Seamus, the kid, thankfully you said you were covering him with your coat, so he's protected, but you're burned severely. You get out.
I go from
you
a
took
19
severe burns.
sexiness on my D20 to a 16.
Depending on how you
6.
get burned, 19 to a 25.
Yeah, but you're getting pretty. Yeah, you got pretty severely burned. Like you're kind of on fire when you get outside.
Yeah, my suit's kind of burning.
Oh God, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
So, well, that's because he went out the front, and this whole area I said was on fire. All of this, like all of this out front, was on fire.
Right.
There's only one room at the back. You have a choice.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go out the back.
That's what I figured. Which is why I asked him 3 times. I'm like, "Are you still gonna go out the front?" Okay.
Well, to be fair, I didn't hear that the downstairs was on fire.
I said that it was the downstairs room beneath you. Then I said their room blew up. And then I said, after I rolled that 4, I said the room below that blew up. The whole front's on fire now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go out the back.
Okay. You can make it out the back with your assistant screaming at you. Mostly just cussing you out.
I wish I had just hit her with a tranquilizer.
You don't have another one, sadly.
I know.
All right, so you're out. Seamus is out and kind of on fire.
All right, I was down at the cargo bay.
Oh, Lord.
A aerial extraction. So
yeah, you see Seamus out and basically screaming on fire.
okay, I go grab Seamus and grab the kid, throw Seamus in the ground, roll him around, and then drag him and the kid. I'm holding the kid with me as we go into the Firefly.
And with that part of it, that was, yeah, the positions of those explosions, basically you see 3/4 of this entire place and the security inside. You hear just screaming as the whole place starts to explode and collapse on itself. Because the back corner just went off with the kitchen, so all of the power and everything else with the kitchen just went up, and the whole building is just coming down. And you can see security and well, I should say, essentially, authority lights coming in.
I'm watching Billy as soon as everyone then hit the hatch.
Okay. I mean, You can't talk to me. I kind of figured that, but I'm dragging Seamus. I grab the kid. He's
I'm using the
You've got ship communication. You have.
He
I'm
has.
using the hard.
Yeah, he can use the intercom inside the ship.
Yeah.
That's
all right. So I'm dragging Seamus's burning ass inside.
More importantly, do you have the kid?
I have the kid. Yeah.
Okay.
He said he got the kid first, actually.
Yeah, I pulled the kid out of his burning ass, threw his ass on the ground, rolled him around to put him out, and then dragged him.
My fancy suit jacket's on fire in the back. It's not a big deal, okay?
Rocket said you were screaming in pain. I rolled you around on the ground and put you out.
Grakees doesn't determine my physical resistance to pain. I've been tortured before.
You're on fire.
My suit's on fire. It's a 3-piece suit.
It's a fair point.
All right, fine. The air in your lungs was expanding and hot like a lobster does, so it sounds like a scream. That's what you can tell people.
Did you use a real wool suit, or do you have a poly blend? If it's a poly blend, congratulations. You're now permanently wearing a melted 3-piece suit.
This is the future. It's
only
Irish,
blend.
of course, he's wearing wool.
Finest suit for Seamus
Okay,
Callahan.
congratulations. It's wool. Your suit's on fire.
That's why I kicked him on the ground.
Actually, it's made out of jean fabric because that is super stylish in the future.
Now you know. No.
Well, he has that. Well, he paid extra for that, like that travel spray that they put on it that makes it flame retardant.
Yes, that's right. Because he thought
So now
this
your
might
hair is
happen.
on fire.
Seamus shaves his head.
Okay, I don't care what's going on. I'm hearing some sort of screaming, and Seamus looks like he's on fire. I'm kicking him onto the ground, rolling around with my foot, and dragging him simply because I can kick Seamus down to the ground and roll him around and drag his ass. All right, just for fun.
Sounds good.
I drag him in.
I mean, as soon as you have
I
the
wait
kid,
for Chaz,
I'll roll
as
around
soon
as
as I-
well.
As soon as I drag Seamus in, I drag Seamus in just past the airlock so he doesn't suffocate. I carry the kid into the med bay, where the unconscious agent's still there.
Yep.
The
And,
comatose agent.
And tie him to something like. Is there more than one bed, or is there? If this is like the Firefly, there was 2 beds in the.
Yeah, there's 2 beds.
Okay, so I put the kid in the other bed, tie him down, then go back and grab Seamus and drag him back to the to the med bay.
Okay. Where he's on the floor,
That's
apparently.
great.
I'm dragging him into the floor. He doesn't deserve the bed. The bed's for the prisoners.
All right.
It's great that Parazane just said that my suit would be lightly basted with Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Boom.
In which case,
Okay,
the alcohol burns and the things underneath it do not.
Right.
Yes.
So am I?
You're on.
I'm on. Okay, let's get out of here. And as Reggie takes off, I'm gonna wipe the security system again if I can't still have access to it, or is it?
No, it's gone.
The
It's
system is
blown.
blown up.
All right.
The whole thing
Yeah,
just got destroyed.
Okay.
It blown
Literally,
up.
as soon as I see you hit that ramp, the ship starts taking off. You hit that ramp, your foot hits that ramp, and you hear the engines whine up.
Ramps closing up behind you and everything else.
Yeah.
All right, so where are you guys headed?
Niska.
Not Niska, not directly,
Why not?
because if we're followed.
We're fine. Okay,
Let's go
fine.
with orbit first.
Somewhere else, yes.
Yeah, let's get in
Get us
orbit
out.
first and then go to.
Is there a moon around this planet?
There is. There's a couple of moons.
I'm punching for the far side of the moon as quick as possible.
Okay.
Closest moon. Yeah.
Make a flight.
Reggie, this is what you're supposed to be good at. Please don't fuck it up.
Does this count as an evasive maneuver?
Yes, it does, because there is security on your tail. I said they
Why is
were
there
coming in.
security on our tail? We're just leaving. We were in a fire. It exploded.
Yeah, and they were flying into the fire and they see a ship leaving. They might want to talk to that ship.
We're evacuating.
No, he's right. They would.
Okay, I am going to spend a plot point to
use
step
stealth.
up the ship's engines.
Okay.
Reggie, Not to backseat fly here, but you also know the ship can make a sneak roll.
Yeah, actually, would I be able to add the sneak in there?
You had used a plot point.
You have to use a plot point
Can
for
we
it,
use
but yes.
engines to
No,
burn the ship that's following us?
No, the plot point's to reroll.
Oh, it's to reroll. So if you can try to sneak with the ship, and if you mess up, you can reroll.
Is this Grakees? Is this planet an alliance planet?
No. These are local security forces.
Yeah, I'll add the sneak in. I'm trying to burn
friendly?
out stealthily.
What was that?
Alliance friendly?
No, not really.
Son of a bitch. I told you we should go the White Sun.
Okay, so I'm adding the sneak in here because I'm trying to do it where I can lose them as I'm going up.
Like burn it out so that they like what happened with is it episode 1?
Yeah, like get high, drop the engines, and let's see if I can do. I got enough dice here. I should be able to pull this off.
1-1, but a 12 and an 8. You got a
okay.
20.
And
You can
I'm
reroll the
going to
1.
spend my last plot point to add that 8 in.
Oh God, to make it a 28?
Yes.
Because screw you guys, we're going home.
And it's like the end of
Damn.
the episode anyway, and plot points are only like episode long, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blow them.
Well, you definitely get that D10 big damn hero die, which you do carry over.
Yeah.
And
Reginald showing why
just-
he's a pilot.
basically, describe what the hell maneuver you just pulled off because you lost them easy.
Okay, so Billy's now officially mad at me because I
We
took
didn't
off.
blow anything up, so
No,
he's
I
not.
took off standard VTOL style. In midair, while doing that, I flipped us around, burned up, cut the engines down so they were barely glowing, let them fly past us, spun us, and burned straight up.
He pulled a crazy Ivan.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's crazy Ivan.
He
I
pulled
did
a
a-
double crazy Ivan.
He did a
Yeah.
double
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
Ivan in midair where he could
Yeah.
have stalled out and crashed.
Right.
Yeah.
Like after a VTOL.
Yeah. Essentially, Billy was watching the gauges on the engines going,
I wasn't even close to the engines. I was trying to prevent Seamus from like dying of being burned, and make sure the kid wasn't waking up until Chaz got there. This whole probably took place like 2 minutes after we took off too.
Yeah.
So
Don't forget, we still have a captive on board.
you heard this
Two.
in the engines. You heard, oh my god, we're going to die. Oh my god, we're going to die. What the fuck? My engines are off.
Burn!
Okay, so you're
So-
you're around one of the moons around Spider, and
well, this
basically
is-
you lost them.
Right. So while this is happening, I'm gonna take the whatever her name is and put her in my quarters and lock her in.
The
put her in one of the
Tacoma
guest
patient.
quarters.
No, I'm talking about the assistant,
Oh, okay.
the magician's
Oh
assistant.
right.
Space Natalie Dormer.
Space
Yeah.
Natalie Dormer. I'm gonna put her
Yes.
in my quarters and lock her in there because I really don't want her to see that we have the kid or like an unconscious
Okay.
pile of goo.
So
And then
we'll
I'm gonna
name her
run the-
Natalie.
Natalie, yeah, we're
Yeah,
great.
show her Natalie.
The joke here is I'm never going to actually use her correct name. So we go to
Natalia? Natasha? No?
Is she just going to come up
Nancy?
with
No.
a the crew? Is that what's going to happen?
I don't know. We'll see. She's probably. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Anyways, I run to so I lock her down there. Then I go to the infirmary.
Okay.
All right. The second you get into the infirmary, I tag out and just be like, "You take care of these people. I don't know how to." And I go back to the engines. First, I'm going to go thank Reggie that he saved our ass.
Right.
And then I'm going to kill him. And then I'm going to go back to the engines and fix whatever he broke.
All right. So how
If people don't
Okay.
have cogs, I cannot fix this.
So now how? Oh, sorry. What are we doing?
I was checking Seamus's new looks.
Oh,
That's you don't.
Well, hold on. I'm not, no, wait, no, you can't do that yet. No, you can't do that yet because I need to. Yeah, no. Okay, so
Reconstructive surgery is an option.
It can go up or down from there. But
I'm
those
not
are
done yet.
your
I'm not done yet. So I need to know. I checked the kid. How bad is the kid injured? I mean, is he
unconscious, but he's
fine?
pretty
All
much
right,
okay.
now I'm gonna go over to Seamus. I'm
The
gonna.
kid's also tied, so you know.
Yeah.
I would. I before I leave. In fact, I say probably want to blindfold him in case he wakes up, so he doesn't know who took him.
Yeah, something tells me that's not going to matter with Nishka. But yeah, actually, Billy, you go and do that because I got shit to do.
Okay, I blindfold the kid and gag the kid to make sure with like gauze or with medical.
Okay. Anyways,
bandages.
I'm not paying attention to him anymore because he's crazy. I'm focusing on Seamus. I want to operate on him and first of all stabilize him and then try and make the burns a little better.
Okay.
Okay. So you just want to roll on that?
Yeah, roll on stabilizing him and then roll on making the burns better.
That D12 was a severity check.
You want two rolls?
Yeah.
All right.
I rolled a D12 severity check, and I am not severely burned at all.
That's a critical fail.
No, that's determining the severity. A
One
20
is
would be
bad.
severe.
12 is okay. Ones are
Fine,
always
I
bad.
am Skullface from Captain America.
We're gonna see how okay you are.
We can get you better treatment. Once we get this job done, we have money to fix you.
Who's the guy that we're working for? I keep forgetting his name.
Nishka.
I'm gonna just ask Nishka to make my face look badass. Even if he has to use a knife to do it.
8.
Oh, sure.
If anything, I just look more dangerous.
Scars from the shrapnel. And
I just
he's
look more
ugly.
dangerous.
You get knifed and you look dangerous. I see how it is.
It's because I'm Irish, and Irish people are always fucking handsome. It's the Scotch. It's good for your complexion.
He's stabilized.
Okay, great. Now I'm gonna operate on him, make sure he's okay.
You're going to commit surgery?
Yeah.
Commit surgery.
Even better roll on that one.
All right, I'm gonna use 2 plot points. Screw it. I'm just gonna use. I'm gonna use 3. Let's see here. Yeah, 2 plot points to do 24, 20, 12, 2014, 26, 36. No, wait, 26. Sorry.
A 26 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he gets recovery gel onto Seamus then in time, so the scars aren't going to set in, really. So Seamus got really lucky. However, he is sans hair at the moment.
Oh, I have one of those like side cuts where it's like half buzzed.
Yeah. Are we?
Except it's not buzzed;
right.
it's singed.
But
No hair.
You're just bald.
No
so
hair.
he'll grow it back though. I mean,
What's the quote from
Maybe.
Adam Savage? Am I missing an eyebrow?
Yeah. he might grow it back eventually, or he might choose to not grow it back.
all right.
Oh, he's gonna be one of those guys that shaves his head.
Okay. That's all I got.
So, yeah, Seamus, because he used all his plot points and stuff, you're good.
Yes. Can I use my plot point for? No.
Give him
I'd have to make a
Palacio.
roll.
No, please don't.
Can I roll to see if my beard will grow back 17 times as glorious?
No.
Damn it.
That's a roll 1,000 there.
Okay, so
All right. So basically, I go to Reggie. I say, "Thank you for saving us," and I slap him in the back of the head once. And I say, "Don't do that again!" And then I go back to the engine room. I don't get
As you're walking
really.
out,
It's like
I deserve that.
as you're walking out, you're also saying, "Oh, by the way, thank you for saving our lives."
no, it's like, "Thank you for saving us," and don't do it again. And I walk back to the engine to try to fix what he's been doing. So
Okay.
I'm going to. I'll roll while you guys are doing other things just to fix the engine.
Okay, so someone linked this in chat and said Seamus's new look. Not as severe because of all the gel and stuff, but yeah, I could dig that.
All right. So, what are you guys up to now?
Niska, I guess. Unless anybody has an objection now.
No,
Oh,
I
we're already. You've
probably
already
found some oxygen, and I'm just huffing that because, that oxygen high.
Well, I mean, we've escaped. Thanks to Reggie's insane flying, we've escaped completely. I mean, they probably flagged a Firefly, but we don't have registration.
One. Yeah. A Firefly left. Everyone has one.
No,
Yeah.
the way I flew, they flagged a Firefly going that way.
Going the wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah. So they know there was a Firefly, no ID or anything else. That's about it.
Where it was heading out anywhere.
All
They
right, so
don't
you're
even know
heading to
they put a
Nishka
primary buffer
Station.
panel.
Oh yeah. Flag Nishka, or wave Nishka.
Wait, Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, if you're going to send him a wave,
Don't send a wave.
No, when we get near the station.
Yeah, okay.
We went the essentially. I think we probably went away from the station, and now we're going back towards the station.
okay, so you're going to wave him then as you're coming in, basically.
Right.
So he doesn't blow us out of the sky. Yeah.
So I see that you cause a bit of commotion, but no people know who you are. These things are good. However, big commotion has me worried. Do you have what I ask for?
Package is safe and secure, Niska.
You show.
All right.
I'm still in the infirmary, but so if you would probably call me over and I'd bring the kid to the bridge.
Yeah, right.
He's unconscious and he can't see anything. So.
Well, yeah, okay.
I would have
So
regained
he's-
conscious. Yeah, I'm carrying the kid.
No, I'm not talking to you. So the kid's unconscious and he's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I carry the kid.
we're keeping the kid sedated.
Okay, so you have the kid and bring him up, I take it, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Listen.
this is what I ask for. You bring him, and things are good. You are bringing, yes?
Why wouldn't we?
Some people, they have failed me. They say they have, then they don't. I tell you more when you get here.
By the
Okay.
way, with all due respect, Mr. Mishka,
Nishka,
Nis-
ni.
sorry. If you open a bay, we can be there in 3 minutes.
Can I make a very small retcon for the sake of good story?
Yes.
Were the security guards wearing any like badges or pins?
Yeah.
No, just their earpieces.
Then I would have taken an earpiece from one of the guards in the bathroom after we knocked
Oh,
him out.
that's right. Yeah, Billy has one, so you can just
I
take
have one.
Well, I would have taken one from the guards that I knocked out.
And you're not wearing it.
No, I'm not wearing it. I have it in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
or like I just have it with me because
Why
I have an interaction with Nishka.
Why are you so weird? Why can't you just take people's ears like a normal person?
But the thing is, you don't know that Nishka likes trophies.
Well,
Right.
I have a conversation.
Chaz did tell Nishka that Seamus takes trophies.
Right,
That's
so it
true.
would make sense that he would take a trophy in order to
Play it up. Okay.
play.
So
Yeah,
I
I'll
have
let
one
you
of the
have
earpieces.
one of them because they were essentially
It's
fried
like
and useless anyway.
The wire is cut, so it's not functional anymore. Like I didn't unplug it from the radio. I just kind of cut it with like either a small knife that I have or whatever. I just broke it.
Okay. I'll let you have the item.
So then, when we dock with the station, and if I see him, I would toss it at him. It's like, told you I collected trophies.
Okay.
Yeah, because we really want to rub it in his face.
No,
But-
I just need to.
Okay.
I just need to show him that I'm a
Yeah,
man.
basically, you're cleared at docking bay 1.
Awesome. Let's go.
All right, pull us in, set us
Make-
down.
Make it so, number one.
Make it so.
I joke with Billy about wanting to pull a hairpin turn when I enter the bay.
I say you do that, you will have 5 concussions before the end of the night.
Just
You'll see
joking.
me angry.
With
You'll
at
see
least-
me angry.
At least half of them caused by Billy, the other half caused by me trying to.
I'm surprised that Reginald didn't get a concussion this episode.
We just sat on the ship.
No. See, it's okay. The first one was concussion and blow things up. The second was concussion. This one's blowing things up. It's going to alternate. Concussion, blowing things up. Concussion, blowing things up.
It would be extremely ironic if he found that his favorite weapon would be a concussion grenade. It's like, I like what this does to people.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Okay, so you get into the bay, you dock, and the guards are waiting for you again. I'm assuming you're lowering the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Carrying the kid
Nishka
over
comes
my
out
shoulder.
and everything else, and says, "You bring me child."
Because I have him over my shoulder, I walk down, I throw him the earpiece, and go, "That one's for you."
He
and
just
then
looks
I hand
at
the
it.
kid to one of the guards.
He steps in the way and grabs the kid himself. Looks at you, spits
I
at your feet.
I was lowering him to give it to a guard
Yeah,
or whatever, but
he steps in the way and
absolutely
takes him himself. He spits at your feet and he goes, "You throw a trophy in my face with reuniting of my son? Guards, you take!" So he motions to have you taken off to the room again. He did not like you throwing the trophy in his face.
all right, and so I just let it happen.
Seamus deserves
Part of Seamus wants to grab the
I
Callahan
already-
special
I-
and point it at the kid and say, "You don't want to do that." But
I already told him that it was a stupid idea, so I'm not going to try and say
Don't worry, Seamus. It's not going to be anything that lasts. Basically, they're just going to kick the crap out of you off.
Well, the next
Oh.
thing I was going to ask
Well-
is, I was going to ask Nisuke, you're not going to rough him up too much, I hope.
No, he survived. Maybe finger, maybe we reattach, upside down, laugh. It is good joke.
if
I
the
can
guards
understand
actually
that.
want to put hands on me, I grab the Callahan special. Leave it in the holster, but I just like grab it. It's like,
God almighty.
you might want to let this one slide.
Oh no! Just let him kick the shit
Nope.
out of you.
Nope. I need her to stay beautiful. Hashtag stay beautiful.
All right. These are...
This is.
I have burned for you, man.
This
Sorry.
is.
I
Nishka
risked
steps
my
back
life for
through the
this kid.
doors
All right,
and
hold
around
on.
the corner.
I
All right,
risked
no, no,
my
no,
life
hold on, hold on,
for
hold on,
your
no, no,
kids.
Stop, everybody shut up. I'm going to try. I'm going to try
I
and talk.
burned for you.
Would you
That's
just
what I'm telling him.
shut up?
just hit
Shut
him.
up.
Give him a concussion.
Shut up. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna. Is Seamus in front of me?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna cold cock him in the back of the head now.
So as I'm saying, I have burned for this kid.
So, all right.
Punch me in the back of the head.
Yeah. Seamus,
I'm
you
gonna roll
just
physical to resist.
you're not expecting it from Chaz. You get knocked the out. And trust me, you'd rather have that happen.
I rolled a 9 on my
and-
D10
and
physical.
now I'm gonna try and convince Niska to just allow it.
Hold
He's
on.
a hothead. Yeah.
Okay. Seamus, do you really want to stay conscious? And hold on to your gun.
I'll go down to my knees, but I'm not unconscious.
All right. Well,
I have to
Is
maintain.
your hand on your
Hold
gun?
no. I need
No,
to
no,
roll.
no.
I need to
go down
roll.
my knees.
I
My
haven't.
hand's
I
on the
haven't
floor
rolled.
as well.
I haven't rolled.
Okay.
Depends on how good he rolls. You roll
Burn
one.
the station.
And I just want to remind you, Seamus, that you did this to yourself.
I have to roleplay my character the way I'd roleplay my character. Seamus
That's
would
fine.
not.
That's fine. Just you got to remember, Seamus did this to us all. He's the reason why we had to burn the place down.
He is the reason that he got set on fire. He burned himself.
I burned for that kid.
Okay.
For your own mistakes.
Stop. I'm going to use a big damn hero dice.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a plot point for that?
Yep, I have 2
Oh,
left.
yeah.
And if I
He
need
saved
to, I'll
his.
burn both of my. Son of a bitch! I'm burning my last one.
He's unconscious.
And now I'm going to talk. And now I'm going to talk to Niska and try and convince him to just let it go. and apologized profusely. He's a hothead.
There are things that I let go. This is reunion with my son. So
I understand. No, I completely understand that, and I'll deal with him.
we take
myself.
one thing, just one thing with us, and then all is fine.
Oh God.
I risked my life for that kid.
He's gonna take an eater.
You know I risked my life for that kid. I ran through fire for that kid. I covered him so he wouldn't burn.
You're gonna
He could
turn.
have had a severely burnt child.
You're gonna turn him into Reek, aren't you?
No,
All right. What do you want?
it's obvious he's quite attached to that. We take his gun.
Oh shit.
Can you just take an ear instead?
Just have a finger.
I'm just gonna let you know, like, if they take my gun, I will make sure that I get back to the station and I will murder every single one of them for the Callahan special.
Niska, how about this? We call it even, and you don't have to pay us the final 20%.
No, you and me, we have agreement. Don't make more complicated. He complicates, we take his prized possession. He holds gun in certain way. He shows us this. Chaz's camera is gone. Uh-oh. He's hiding from Nishka.
Sorry.
You're back.
No, what?
I was saying you were hiding from Nishka. So, basically, we know this special to him. He caused trouble, this we take. This, non-negotiable. And Seamus is unconscious and can't do anything, so...
You make the decision.
Seamus, this is your fault. It's all your fault. There's no way that we can fight him.
Nope.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so the guards move over, grab the gun that Seamus has, clock him across the back of the head with it again, leaving one hell of a bleeding mark, and walk back in and everything else. You be refueled, and we give you 20%. You do good thing here. You free to go. Him, he never welcome back.
Understood.
You do realize I'm calling the Alliance on him, right?
And Nishka
I might
spits
hate
on
the
you.
Alliance, but
And then they walk off through the doors. So, yeah, the item Callahan special is no longer something you have.
What wasn't the Callahan special? Nothing fancy, just but his.
just my
Sentiment
father's
of
old
his
service
father's,
pistol.
yeah.
Wasn't your father's old service? I thought you just had his pin.
No,
I have
it
his
was
pins,
father's
his rank
gun.
badges from his time in the security service, and his service pistol.
Okay.
You do realize that this is going to be bad for us next episode.
But yeah, see,
Yeah. Wow.
he recognized the security pins before, and that's a service. Specifically, it's a service gun. He would know what a service gun is, so he knew you were playing him a little bit, so he got you back. That was his revenge on you for lying, essentially.
All you needed to do was give him the kid.
But yes,
I got burns because I protected that kid.
You
I
got
ruined
burned.
my favorite suit.
I understand that they gave us a part we needed in 20% and money.
How am I supposed to know he
for
can't
next month?
He says mostly intact. We could have gotten the kid there with one limb missing, and it would be mostly intact.
We didn't know it was his son.
It didn't matter.
Exactly.
It didn't matter whether it was his son or not. Just give him the kid.
but yes,
I needed.
the doors
I mean,
closed.
really, you know that he's
You know he's freaking crazy. Just from our not even tabletopping it, just from
I never interacted with him. I had 2 words with him, and then you.
He put you in a room and had you
beat the shit out of you. For what?
There were probably trophies in that other room.
He had us kidnap a child. How is that not crazy?
I figured crazy people like gifts.
Then present it to him as it.
Don't throw it at him.
Don't be like, here, see what I did. God,
he did not like the way you presented it. You just kind of flung that at him and then handed
you could have
the kid
just
off to
you could have
someone
just
else.
gone to the room, gotten the shit kicked.
I'm not saying I chucked it at him. I said this one's for you, and then I would have underhand tossed it to him so he can catch it because I'm carrying a kid.
Yes,
right?
But still, you took the item that he specifically asked for and handed it to someone else.
No, I took it. I said I take it off my shoulder and look for someone to give it to. Probably a security guard.
You said you tried to. Yes, you tried to hand it off to a security guard. You put more emphasis on the item that you tossed to him than the item he asked for.
This one's on you, dude. I did everything I could.
Oh.
I'm coming back for that.
I had to play Mishka as the bad guy that he is, though. I had to, and I'm like, no, why did you do that? No, that's why I'm like, are you sure you're going to do that? Are you sure you're going to retcon that? Are you sure you want to stay conscious? Because, or are you sure you want to try and fight them? Okay, are you sure you want to stay conscious? Because it was going to get worse for you otherwise.
I'm just gonna say, if we can't get my gun back next episode, Seamus is gonna do something fucking crazy.
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna get it back next episode.
Well, then I guess he's calling the Alliance and giving them Nishka's position.
He doesn't care. The Alliance probably knows about it already.
No, they probably don't. No. Nishka's like one of those guys in the show that's like hidden.
Right, but he's also outside Alliance space right now.
He's outside Alliance space and has his own space station. A space station is a little hard to hide.
Yeah.
But you could do that.
You could do whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna make things nasty.
So Billy has rage. Okay. Seamus is going a little bit crazy now. These are the dark times.
Oh, or I can just attempt to steal one of Chaz's guns as, a replacement.
What are you gonna? Why are you blaming me?
You let him take my gun
because he was gonna kill us all if we didn't.
Could have let him kill me. I'd rather die with that gun at my side than live.
Well, there's the airlock.
How Seamus dies.
Here, Seamus refuses to get back on the Firefly without his.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Keep talking.
Seamus would refuse to get back on the Firefly without his gun.
Except he's unconscious.
Well, dragged back, so it doesn't matter. Hold on. Wait a second.
Seamus goes out. He decides to take everyone on the station with an SMG with 1 clip of ammo and a big stick. Gets 90% of the way through it.
Oh, here comes Chaz Laser Storm.
Here you go. I'm giving you your exit. I'm making it all nice and big. So there you go. There's the airlock. Okay, ready? There you go. Head on out.
I'd stay on the station. Sure, that's what I'll do. I'll refuse to get, but before you leave, if I come back, if I wake up,
you're unconscious and he's dragging you back onto the Firefly.
It ends with the door of the Firefly closing. You're unconscious, and the station is, the Firefly's gone. The station's basically telling you to leave, and money's been transferred onto the ship.
I still get an extra I get an extra D6 with an SMG.
Yes,
you do.
Yeah.
So I'll just carry 2 SMGs. I will akimbo SMG.
We will try and get it back, but you're gonna have to be patient about it.
These bad things do happen. You're not a dead character. Characters sometimes die.
I don't know.
Except
if
there's
people
no
understand.
magical way to bring you back in Firefly, so
No,
it can't
ser-
do
I
a
mean,
kill.
I mean, let's tabletop this right now. If you were in my position, what would you have done? Because remember, I didn't want to be the captain. I ended up being the captain.
Would you have given up either like dark or magic?
It's a different situation though, because I can't think about myself. I have to think about the entire crew. And he was gonna he would have killed us all. Or at least it would have put us in a terrible position to get us all killed.
Yeah, putting the hand to the gun was real bad.
People are coming up to me because he says he's gonna take me somewhere and probably kill me. So I'm just going.
No, he didn't say kill you. He said you might cut off a finger and reattach it upside down.
No. That's what he said after I went.
That's right. After I knocked. No,
so
that's not true. You were
comes with us. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna go out without drawing my gun.
And I said to him, "You're not gonna hurt him too bad." And he said, "No. We'll just beat him a little bit.
We'll just rough him up a little.
And maybe cut a finger off and reattach it upside down.
And then we all laugh.
Right up, for God's sake.
Yeah, I would have given you complication upside down pinky.
Well, the thing about it is, like, Seamus,
And Chaz would reattach.
I'm role-playing the character, right? This isn't about me being a dumbass. This is about the fact that Seamus would not let someone just walk up to him without showing that he's ready to defend himself. This is about the way Seamus would react.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying that from my standpoint, like, can you, like, I said, tabletopping it. How would you have done it any differently? Because I don't know. I tell you, don't do that. I tell you, don't throw the thing at him. Don't piss him off. And next thing you know, you're getting dragged off to be beaten.
Oh, we're tabletopping now, Fallout.
And then I tried to knock your ass out, and which cost me 2 big damn hero dice.
That's pretty.
Well, I never answered if I wanted to stay conscious. Like Grakees said, "Do you want to stay conscious?" You rolled, and then you rolled your 2 big damn hero die. I could have said, "I will go down to my knees."
You specifically said you were down to your knees, but will not go unconscious.
Right.
And you also assumed that I'd keep my hand on my gun, but I would have just gotten to my knees. I wouldn't hold my gun if I go down to my knees because I'm in a bad position there.
Well, that's because he just clocked you.
Well,
so.
I couldn't trust
But
you.
still.
I couldn't trust you. You needed to be unconscious so you couldn't do anything. Honestly, what would have happened if he tried to take your gun when you were on your knees? You would have fought it.
True.
And then
I could have talked. Maybe I could have talked my way out of it. I have 8 social, right?
No, there wasn't going
Seamus,
to be talking
he
your way
didn't
out of
ask for a roll. I mean, I think about the social think about the abilities that I have 10 social, 10 influence, 10 trick. I've got alluring, which is a D8. I've got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that's what's known as a story arc punishment item. Specifically designed to force characters into a spot where they're going to have to make choices in the future about what has occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way out.
Jane always tries to sell out Mal. Always tries to sell out River and Simon.
Right.
What caused the 2x2 hands of blue to occur.
Right.
Yeah.
There are certain plot points that
this is why I made sure. This is also why I made sure you were knocked out, because I wanted to try and convince him that I was going to be dealing with you severely, so that he would leave you alone.
I'll think of a way to get my gun back. Don't worry about it.
We'll figure it out. I mean, we'll figure it out. It's just going to take some time.
Dark things will happen to all of your characters throughout. That's part of the way the stories go.
Oh, I mean, like the way I'm thinking about it is like I'll probably figure out something that he wants really bad, get it without him telling me to get it, and only giving it to him if he gives me back my gun.
Yeah, I mean, spend your downtime researching that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes, you could use a story point on that sort of thing. That could be a wealth of information that you could collect on him. Yes, you could do that. Exactly.
That's what I would do.
It was pretty
I'm actually
funny.
gonna switch
Like,
the camera.
oh, damn it, not again. It's like, we're through. Don't piss him off.
Yeah.
We're about to get paid. Don't make us burn this place too.
I mean, Seamus is a guy that wants respect, right? He wants to build an image.
But I was also prepared to leave flat broke to keep that. So, I mean, let's remember that. Just remember.
Well, that's
I
something
did
that, like,
try.
in downtime gets explained. Like, this
Yes.
argument happens in downtime.
I know, yes.
So
But,
yes,
like-
this character argument will happen. Don't worry, I will give you opportunities to get your special, unique item back that's really important to your character. I would never take that away permanently. This, to me, is like you did something that in, say, Dungeons and Dragons would result in character death, where people would have to then go through another story arc in order to retrieve your character because you can resurrect people in that game. This is your form of character death for having stepped outside of that line and will result in a story arc. So your character doesn't die, but you lose something really precious to you that will have to be retrieved in a different way. That's sort of where it is.
Yep. So I would spend downtime researching.
So
and I've got
essentially,
the-
you
and
guys
by the way-
experienced your first character death.
I've got the name of the episode. Fathers and Sons.
Oh, nice.
And like throughout
Except
the
that would spoil the ending. But yes.
Not really.
Well, not necessarily, because it's applying not only to Niska, but
Actually,
it's
it's
applying
more-
to Seamus because he
Yeah,
uses
That's
his father's.
true. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't. It has dual meaning.
Damn.
well, so isn't it? It's more like one thing lost, one thing retrieved.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's
But
it's more
Hot
like
damn, that's a good episode name. Holy crap.
Fathers and Sons.
Yeah.
or something like a matter of honor.
Nah.
No, Fathers and
I mean-
Sons that one just hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
I still got to get episode 2 together because I can't get it to convert in order to do the edits.
Okay.
You're not local recording?
I am local recording, but I can't get it to switch from FLV
You know
to
you can
MP4.
use VLC to convert as well, right?
I can what?
You can use VLC player to convert episodes.
Yeah, I know. VLC takes forever to try and convert it. It's like 15 hours of my computer B-sods trying to do it through VLC player.
Let's do sign-offs quickly.
Yep.
And then we can get out of here.
Oh god, it's 5:30 in the morning.
There we go.
Yeah. That's very loud. I guess I'll start. You can find me 17th Doctor on Twitter. You can follow me at twitch.tv/the 17th Doctor. I haven't started streaming yet, but I think I probably will in the near future. So if you feel like throwing it a follow there, you'll see when I do end up starting. And other than that, you can get me every Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/Grakees, hosting the Spacers Table with Grakees and Dude Life Thackeray. And other than that, that's pretty much everywhere you can find me.
Billy.
My name's Don. My name's Berserker01. I'm the host of this station, also known as here, of course, as Billy Severe. Let's see. The station is a kind of a space live stream. We do nothing but space games, Kerbal Space Program, Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, Mass Effect. You name it, we do it. We do Monday through Sunday, but the 2 days we take off or Monday through Saturday, the 2 days we take off are Sundays and Wednesdays. And our main game, of course, is Star Citizen. But we do the stream now from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. or later, depending on Eastern Standard Time, or 11 a.m. GMT to about 3 a.m. GMT or later. You can also find me on Twitter at Berserker01. It's also the station. And you can look at me at that under YouTube under the Agnate family.
And Reginald?
You can find me on Twitter at the Killer Moose, and streaming here with these guys every other week.
Seamus?
I am Biohazard. You can find me everywhere as Biohazard4524, except for on Twitch, where it's Biohazard92. Hi, chat. And I just misspelled chat, but that doesn't matter. I am gearing up towards starting streaming. But I really want to do Star Citizen FPS, so I'm kind of waiting for that, which probably means I'll be waiting another 30 years.
I think by June you might have something that resembles a first-person shooter.
Maybe.
And otherwise, I'm looking at other styles, like other FPS games that take that style of realism. We're looking at mostly FPS-centric, but also definitely space-centered, so...
And I am your GM, Grakees. You can find me on Twitch right here on the channel that recorded this, twitch.tv/GRAKEES. I stream daily. I stream on the weekends, different kinds of games like GTA 5 and everything else, but primarily what I stream are space sims. Elite Dangerous, Kerbal Space Program, Star Citizen, those are my genres. It's going to be coming up to Dreadnought and so on and so forth. You can find me during the week, 5 p.m. until sometime during the night. So that's where I am. On Twitter, I am Grakees. On YouTube, come to my stream and click my YouTube button because the name doesn't match for whatever reason. But basically, look up Grakees and you will find me. And that is all for us for the evening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening in. I had an amazing time. Chaz, put us out. No, you had the lights up. No. Oh, play us out, Chaz. Play us out.